Hello, check 1, 2, and welcome to ButtStuff, y'all. It is episode 55, and it's the 23rd of August, and it's Friday.
It is Friday, and you took me off guard singing, and I wanted to join in.
I'm so sorry.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
No. I mean, yeah, obviously. Hello.
Yes.
And welcome to Friday.
Welcome to Happy National Sponge Cake Day.
Happy National Sponge Cake Day.
Remember when I was obsessed with Victoria Sponge?
I do, yeah.
I guess it's different, but it's the same, isn't it?
No, I think it's the same thing. Sponge cake.
Yeah, I guess just sponge cake doesn't necessarily have like a fill-in between two sponges. Like it's just like just the sponge bit of a Victoria sponge is just sponge cake.
Oh.
And then
okay.
Victoria is obviously the bit in the middle.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I've obviously put my research in.
Oh, really? Okay, I was going to say you've never seen a kitchen. You have no idea.
I've heard about them.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've read about them
Okay.
in history books.
I see. I've told you about them from once emerging from my kitchen.
Yeah. Remember? Oh, yeah, good times.
I know.
My nan told me about hers too.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day when she used to make Victoria sponges.
Exactly.
Oh, well, yeah, happy that day.
Yep, and it's also cheap flight day, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Apparently.
Oh, that's handy to know,
Yes.
guys. Get on your flights. Come see us. Don't know what you're going to do with us, because you're not going to find us. We're not going to leave the house.
Probably won't be here.
No.
God knows where.
No, we don't know.
Who knows?
It'll be a surprise for us all.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, well, here we go. Any other days? Any other things?
No, actually no.
Okay, good. Well, I'm going to tell you something that happened on this day in history.
In history.
So, 1974. I'm going to take you back to the times when the Beatles were big.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm going to take you... You're going to be even sadder. I'm going to take you back to Long John Lennon.
What, Long John Lennon himself?
Long John Lennon himself.
Surely not.
Now, it was in the day when he was not with Yoko Ono.
Oh.
And the days when he was with May Pang.
Ooh.
You don't remember these days because we were not around.
No.
But he had an affair with a... they call it something weekend. Can't remember. Like
Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah, the weekend at Bernie's. It was longer than a weekend. It was a few months.
Oh,
so
heck.
it's a long old weekend. But yeah. Anyway, John Lennon sees a UFO.
Where?
In his flat. So him and May Pang are just in a flat. And apparently he's not in drugs. He's not drinking. So his quote was, it wasn't a helicopter. It wasn't a balloon. And it was so near. So there we go. That was his thoughts on it. I suppose technically that is a UFO if he wasn't able to identify it.
Fair.
Yeah.
But is that down to his eyesight?
Maybe.
Because he did wear glasses.
I didn't ask if he was wearing his glasses or not. Well, who knows? But he said apparently the round object was blay. No, it was not blay. It was black or grey or blay,
Whatever you want, really.
whatever. Black, grey. They're both not even colours. They're all both shades anyway.
Black or grey?
Black or grey.
So he's seen it,
In the dark.
but he can't tell you what colour it is.
No, it was black or grey, and it was in the dark time. So
Okay.
I don't know how he saw it. Never mind. In the middle with blinking. Oh, the blinking white lights might have helped. They were wrapped around it with a red light on top.
Huh.
Sounds really fancy, yeah. He said basically it flew past his window. It was so close it could have thrown a brick at it, which is a bit fancy. Also, how did he not know the colour if it's that close he could have thrown a brick at it?
In London?
No, where was he at this point? Oh, he's not. He was in America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah, he was in New York.
Oh. Well, when he was living there?
Yeah, when he was living there.
So he was upstairs?
Yeah, he was up some stairs.
So...
Oh, yeah, sorry, I imagined him upstairs.
Surely...
In an apartment.
Someone else must have seen this.
Yeah, they did. So apparently a lot of people... He called the police. Loads of people also made similar calls that evening to say they'd seen the thing. He took photos with 2 different cameras. Nothing came out. No photos come out. But they say that, don't they, with UFOs? They say, no, cameras don't work.
What? That's wild.
Yeah, I just don't like John Lennon is the problem. Like, if it was anyone else, I'd be like, yay, cool, go on, man, yeah, woo, aliens. But I just think, I think he's just... He thought he was Jesus, and he spent all his time in bed. So, mate. But yeah, he said apparently there was no noise, and he could hear the freeway down below. Oh, so yeah, America.
It was a Prius.
Yeah, it wasn't a helicopter, it wasn't a balloon, it was a Prius.
Yes.
In the sky.
I can believe it.
Yeah, but that's what happened in 1974.
Bonkers.
I know.
Did not know about that at all.
Now you do.
Not even one bit.
Well, now you know all of the bits.
Now
all the juicy bits that you need to know, really. There we
Juicy
go.
bits. Hemorrhoids.
All the ganglions. Now you know the hemorrhoids.
That's so exciting.
Do we have any HBDs, RIPs for me?
Well, yes, we do.
Please, good.
So, it's Kobe Bryant's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
He died on the 26th of January, 2041.
I don't think he did in the future. Of course, you've written 2020. 2020.
Age 41.
Oh, okay, yeah. So your notes have just combined the two, and off you go.
I write random things, as you know, and then just hope that my brain will later decipher it, and it's like it's been written by a child.
I do know, yeah. The beauty of it is, as well, you've got a tablet right in front of you, you're just refusing to use, because you're like, no, I'm going to write everything, I'm going to scroll on my notes on the same one line.
As usual.
Yeah, okay, you carry on.
So happy birthday, Kobe.
Oh, happy birthday, that's unfortunate.
It's also Henry Lee Lucas's birthday.
Yeah, not so happy birthday to him.
No, didn't say it.
No. It's his birthday, though.
Yes, it is birthday.
Yeah, so we're going to shit him on his birthday, like he shat his victims. But do you want to tell us a little about him?
Yeah, I mean, I started reading and then basically got as far as, like, through his childhood and then kind of obviously just fell asleep, maybe.
Okay.
And then here we are. So
Cool.
I'll just tell you a wee bit about him growing up. I mean... Oh, my God, what a nightmare, though. You think... Do you know, like, how mum guilt is a thing now?
Yeah.
Like, please take note and know that it shouldn't be a thing. So, Henry Lee Lucas was the youngest of 9 kids.
Yeah.
Born to Nellie and... she was a prostitute, the mother.
Yeah.
And No Legs Lucas, a double amputee.
His name was No Legs?
No.
I wish it were. I'm going to name my child that.
I can't remember what his first name was now, but there we are.
Oh, I think, actually, that's the deal, because you don't want kids, do you? I actually do want kids. Another kid.
Yeah.
So I don't want to call my child No Legs. But if you do, done. No, if you have a child and you're giving it up for adoption, you may as well call it No Legs.
I can't call it something, can I, if I'm giving it to someone?
You can, temporarily.
No.
Yeah, they don't need to know the name is No Legs, but officially in your mind. So the kid's not going to grow up bullied, but it's called No Legs officially. It's just the No Legs is silent.
I could take that.
Yeah, fine. Done.
Silent. To all but myself.
Yeah. Carry on.
So when he was 8, his mother beat him about the head with a plank of wood, putting him in a coma for 3 days.
Oh.
Yes. Then one of his brothers struck him with a knife, which led to an infection in his left eye. And this was when he was 10.
That's ideal.
The infection was ignored by his mother until a teacher swiped... Hang on, you think a teacher is going to come in and save the day?
No.
Until a teacher swiped him over his eye with a steel ruler, and his eyeball burst.
Oh.
It was then surgically removed and replaced with a glass prosthetic.
That's why he looks like he does love him.
Yes.
Not love him, because he wasn't ideal, but yeah.
Shock. Absolute shocker. She made him... Imagine how painful that was.
Well, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And as a kid as well.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah, my mum guilt is starting to subside a bit for just letting him have too much blippy time. Well, not blippy, shitty blippy. We've currently got Steve and Maggie, if you've heard of it.
No, I have not.
It's a man called Steve. He's British at least, so at least my kid's not going to have the American accent that... no offence, guys, we love it. It's just that it's not really... he's not American.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild how many kids are, like, speaking in American accents.
I know,
like,
I know.
So many, and it's like, where'd you get that from?
Well, my one started calling sweets candy for a bit. I was like, excuse me, no. Excuse me. Excuse me, no. So sorry. Like, as much as we love you guys,
yeah.
we I don't know. We've already been robbed from one language, i.e. Welsh. I don't want our English changed. And we're scared of change.
Yeah, we are, bless us.
Yeah. We're old men and we're scared of change. Carry on. Carry on about Henry Lee Lucas.
You can furthermore take solace in the fact that you have not made your child cross-dress to pimp him out.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not done any of that, so that's good.
Sent him to school, dressed as a girl.
Why?
Oh, evil woman.
Yeah, I guess so.
Obviously not helping.
No.
Yeah, so, also, his uncle gave him a mule.
As you do.
Yeah, it's like a pet.
Oh, cute, okay, yeah.
Like something to sort of try and give him some reason to live, I guess.
Yeah.
And his mother shot it.
Okay. So his mum was basically an arsehole.
Yeah.
As a just dickhead.
But then, she beat him because she had to pay for the carcass to be removed. So she beat him because of that.
She beat him because she shot his mule?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see why he went on to later murder her.
Yeah, well...
So, yeah. Did you want to tell us anything a little bit more about him?
It's just funny because, okay, so that's as far as I got for his childhood. But he admitted to killing around 600 people during the 1980s.
Did he?
It was impossible for him to have killed all those people.
Why did he admit to so many?
Mad, wasn't he?
He was mad, and he was a bit dull, wasn't he? Love him.
He had a low IQ, an ADHD, and then some other issues, I would probably imagine.
I'd imagine not the best after having an eye that had
several
popped.
Head injuries, clearly. A coma, a burst eye.
Yep.
God knows what else.
Yeah.
So... Can't remember what he did then.
he murdered people.
So, okay, so the people he actually murdered, the amount of people he actually allegedly murdered, ranges from various numbers.
Okay.
Through different sources.
Okay.
We've got 3, 6, 11, 15 to 20, 70 to 100.
And then he said 600.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know how many he was convicted of?
But no, this is what I'm saying. They all say different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of them says 11, one of them says 3. But he was called the confession killer because he confessed to random ones.
You may as well, if you're in for a penny and for a pound, like...
Yeah, I suppose so,
Would you? Because then people are going to walk free. People that actually have also done a murder.
Do you think he cares?
No, I don't think so.
No, maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even have a clue what he's admitting to.
No, I doubt it.
Not love him, because he actually did do his own murders. But
but
the ones he did do... Yeah, I don't think he did the 600.
No, he'd have to be very busy.
Yeah, 8 arms, like the spider we met earlier.
Yeah. Oh, Flora.
I know.
Okay.
Well, actually, should we tell you guys about... So, you guys, those who've been with us since the beginning, we have been really trying to raise our tolerance of spiders, haven't we? We've been training ourselves to, like them. My toddler's been a bit of a help. I don't know, you just have to usher them away from the cats, don't you?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. So, we have started, putting ourselves near them and putting them on us. And today we met one called Flora, and we were going to save her from your cat. So I picked her up, and off she came, and we put her into the balcony. And, well, we then found her 5 minutes later. She'd missed somehow, and we were so gentle.
Yeah.
And she was doing her own little web. 5 minutes later, she's lost her leg. She was so fucking clumsy.
She was running towards you as well, though, like, help, help.
It was like Cinderella. I put my hand underneath. Cinderella of the Spideys.
It's the arachnid world.
Oh, that's cute, though. I'm fine for it. Like, I put my hand underneath her, and she just dropped into my hand, but she didn't quite get there. Her web boinged. So I was like, oh, no. And then I put my hand below her just in case. Oh, we were scared. We thought we'd scared her. But then she jumped on.
Yeah, she did, literally.
She did. Like, as fast as she fucking could.
Disney character.
It really was. I am Disney Princess of the Spides.
Spiderella.
Yeah, I'm fine with Spiderella.
How cute.
I know.
Aww.
I know.
That's lovely.
Isn't it?
Yes, indeed it is.
Any other HBD's RIP? Sorry about the spider.
I love it the most. We've got an RIP.
Ooh.
So, this is going to make no sense to you. Well, it's not going to not make any sense to you, but William Wallace died.
Right.
On this day.
Uh-huh.
In 1305.
Right.
You haven't seen Braveheart, have you?
No, I haven't, no.
It's absolute. You just can't get the staff.
I know. I'm not... The more you belittle me... No, not belittle me. I'm so sorry. I'm not... It's just not... It's not going to happen, I'm afraid.
It's a heckin' disgrace.
I know. A heckin'. Who are you? Yeah. I'll do it one day. Okay. No, I'm lying. I'm just lying to you, plain to your face now.
Well, it's excellent. Anyway.
Okay.
And it's based on William Wallace, right?
Okay.
However... It's not entirely factually accurate, like the Titanic sort of thing. Like, it happened, but, like, obviously
they add their own little bits. Like 300 did.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. See, you've not seen that, have you?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember it either, so don't question me. I was just thinking, oh, God, I have one up on you, but no.
Yes.
Anyway,
I saw you getting all excited, and I was like, no.
No, you shut that down by seeing it also, but carry on.
Not today. So, William Wallace... He's excellent. He's played by Mel Gibson, and if you don't fall in love with him, you are wrong.
Okay.
You're simply wrong. So anyway, he was born around about 1270.
Okay.
In Scotland.
Okay. Scottish man, born in 12-ish. 12.
Okay, born in 12.
Born in 12.
Yes. He was born to a minor noble family, and he was well educated, so not like most of the people there.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, short bit, because my brain doesn't. In 1297, the rebellion Benang.
Okay.
And then on the 11th of September, 1297, the Battle of Stirling Bridge happened.
Okay.
And they won.
Okay.
And he was appointed Guardian of Scotland. How lovely is that?
That's lovely.
Yeah, I know. Cute, isn't it? And then, on the 22nd of July, 1298, the Scots, were defeated at Falkirk by Longshanks, aka King Edward I of England. The English, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happened. Oh. And he resigned as Guardian, bless him, to be replaced by Robert the Bruce.
Okay.
So he is the guy who put all the groundwork into Robert the Bruce being who he is.
Okay.
Who he is today.
Who he is today. A corpse.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in 1305, he was betrayed by a Scottish knight called John Menteith. Menteith, yeah. Is a sir there, but I'm not happy with him.
So he's not allowed as sir. We're taking that off him.
Yeah, and they turned him over to the English, and he was captured near Glasgow. He was tried for treason, And they said, sort of any last words, like, do you want to, like, take it in or anything?
Yeah.
And he said, I could not be a traitor to Edward, for I was never his subject. And then he was executed. So I'll tell you a bit more about the execution, because it was awful.
Of course.
Yes. And it's something that you probably should have watched when we were younger, because...
when we were younger, in the 15th century? Not even then? Earlier? After? Who knows?
No, when we were that age.
Oh, okay.
When your mum was watching it or something. Like, something that you should have been attracted to because of all the...
gore.
Ming,
Yeah, like we were as kids.
Yeah,
it was like,
wrong
we're not allowed
ones,
to watch that. Okay, well, I'm going to watch all the gore.
Yeah,
let's have a look. Little Thor films.
Yeah, everyone we went to the cinema.
Yeah.
But, like, why?
Well, when we were old enough to go. Otherwise, we had not a pirated DVD from a man getting up in the middle of a gore scene. A horse scene, I nearly said.
A horse scene.
A scene of a horse. That would be ideal.
Sorry, I'm frightened of horses.
Too scared of horses. Didn't know the horror film was going to have horses in it.
Yeah.
Should have warned me.
Fine with
everything carry on with the execution, because, bless him.
Yeah, bless him indeed. You're absolutely right.
Is this a little warning?
Well, yes, definite warning, because it's horrid, and also... in general, really, we're not really appropriate for a younger audience, are we?
No, probably not. Sorry, I should have told you that about 20 minutes ago. But never mind.
Yeah, probably should have told you that about, like, kind of last year sort of type time.
Yeah.
Yes, and just want to say that all the content is based on publicly available information and it is not intended to offend or harm any individual or entity.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
So sod off, kids, if you're listening.
Sod
Get
off.
away. It's your mum and dad's time to have a little listen to our shite.
We cannot be held responsible.
We cannot. But carry on. Tell us about the
hearing.
thing.
So he was hung, drawn and quartered.
Of course.
See, no, because you used to be obsessed with all the old torture stuff.
I am, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm surprised you don't know.
I know that I now know he was hung, drawn and quartered. I know that's not very pleasant. We've covered that in a previous episode.
Exactly that. So he had, like, no way of, like, defending himself, like, obviously for treason. And they took each quarter of his body to the four corners of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Newcastle, Berwick, Perth and Stirling, and they were put on public display.
Yeah, as they do. They're very shitty when it comes to that.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
No.
I mean, he was dragged naked behind a horse. Now that I'm seeing, like, a horse, why had the horse come into
the horse. No wonder we're scared of horses and the man had to leave.
I'm not surprised at all.
I know.
So he was dragged behind a horse. Everyone was watching.
Was he naked? Yeah, you said he was naked.
Yeah.
So it was like what happened to David... what was his name? David Griffith.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. He was hanged and emasculated while still alive, and his privy parts were burned in front of him. Lovely,
nice,
isn't it? Yeah. Then they cut him open and pulled out his entrails.
And put that on the fire too in front of him?
They showed him, yeah.
Yeah, they're good like that as well. They did that with our Welsh one as well.
What's wrong with people?
I know. We did cover this, but actually this might have been on the St. David's Day one.
So we all...
So it might have gone into the void. I think it's gone into the void.
I remember, because I remember thinking, this is our Welsh William Wallace.
Yeah, it was our Welsh William Wallace. Well, we're going to have to cover him soon.
And this is the William Wallace that was unsheathing his leaf.
I understand it all now. It all
know.
comes back into it. So guys, we've had this done to us too. Not us personally. We haven't been hung, drawn and quartered. And been demasculated. That was, we're probably more masculine accidentally than most men.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just pub men. Carry on.
Yeah. And then they removed his heart.
Oh,
and obviously they took his bits everywhere, and then his head was dipped in tar and placed on a spike in London Bridge.
Why? As a deterrent?
Yeah, to warn others
that
nice. King Edward would get justice.
Oh, okay, that's what we need, is it?
Yeah, garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not very nice.
No. But and then this is how the UK, or England, took over, basically made the UK. By doing that, they did that to us as well, the Welsh.
Well, I'll beat you.
Yeah, well, I beat you into submission, okay.
Yeah.
And they put the Welsh knot around our necks if we were speaking Welsh. I know.
Why are you so obsessed with us?
I know.
What is wrong with people?
What is wrong? Diolch yn fawr.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, gosh, what an offence.
What an offence. Oh, I think we were trying to say I was offending people which was thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, but after him, anyway, Robert the Bruce came and Scotland got their independence.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, he's remembered, obviously, as like a symbol of freedom for Scottish independence.
Yeah.
And, like resisting oppression.
Good.
And he's just
good on you, man.
An icon and a sexy bastard.
And I've not seen it. Do you reckon he was a sexy bastard though? Because probably wasn't really Mel Gibson.
No, the picture that I've seen that's been drawn of him, he looks like and I do love him, David Mitchell.
Okay.
When he dresses up to go to that like fighting in the park.
I knew
thing.
exactly you were going to say that one. Yeah, a Peep Show. If you haven't seen it, watch Peep Show, guys. But yeah.
Lark?
Yeah, it goes for LARPing.
LARP, yeah. Live action role play.
Yeah, they do that. People do that.
People do that.
People do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds alright. We might end up doing it one day. Who knows? We're on different adventures every day.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, we were looking at doing a course earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
All sorts of shit. Anyway, shall I give you something that happened on this day in history again?
Please do.
So I've got one. This one I quite liked. This bunged its way into the curriculum because I liked it. So it doesn't sound that interesting, but it's got some knock-on effects.
Okay.
So I'm going to take us back to the 23rd of August, 1973. So we're only a year before John Lennon sees his UFO.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are in a place called, probably not doing this justice, Normalstrong. I definitely fucked that up.
Okay.
Normalstrong. Lots of R's. Normalstrong. In Sweden. Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah, your face is delightful for me. Thank you.
I don't know how it sounds. I really don't know how it's meant to sound.
Not like that, I'd imagine. But sorry, guys. So there's this guy now called Jan Erik Olsen. He's a bit of a sod. He's been in and out of prison for all sorts. Mainly robberies, having a good old time. I don't think he's really killed anyone. But I don't think he's killed anyone. But he's in and out of prison. Now he's put on furlough. So when you're on furlough in prison, you're allowed just to go out and about sometimes.
All right.
Yeah, apparently you can just go out and about. You have to go back to bed there. You're staying in prison, but you're allowed out and about.
Okay.
So he decides he's not returning. I'm going to go and rob a bank instead.
Okay.
So he's like, all right, cool. In for a penny. Yeah, I'm out. I'm going to rob a bank. So he goes into a place called Credit Banken. He goes in disguise. So his disguise is great. It's like our disguise. His eyebrows and a moustache painted on. He's got glasses, a wig, and basically makeup all over himself. He carries in a radio, some rope, explosives, and a machine gun. He goes in. He basically fires in he fires at the ceiling 4 times, and he's like, oh, I'm going to have some hostages. So he ties up 4 hostages as well. So he's just decided he's doing this proper. He's all guns blazing properly. He tries to speak with an American accent as well, because he's trying to sort of
throw people off.
And he's also putting in random crime movie quotes. He sounds like an absolute idiot. I love him.
Oh my God.
So basically the alarm gets triggered when policeman just turns up. They don't think to send many people. So one policeman turns up. They go in. He goes in. He's like, oh, hello. I don't think I'm quite equipped for this. Would you like me to call someone else? So they do. They call in another guy. He goes in, aims his gun, and he's like ready to get him. He's like got his gun shooting at the guy.
Yeah.
And a bystander goes, no, don't shoot. So alerting the guy. And he's got the hostage's mind.
Oh.
This is Jan Erik Olsen. I'm going to forget his name, so it's just going to be Jan from now on, okay?
I hate to tell you, it's probably Jan.
Okay, I'm going to call him Jan.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably is Jan, isn't it? Okay. So anyway, Jan's all alerted, and he now knows there's another policeman trying to get him. So he shoots at him. He goes running away. So he's still in this hostage situation.
Yeah.
This lasts for 6 days, by the way. So he starts singing cowboy songs. He's gone a bit mad. He starts singing cowboy songs by Elvis. He's still putting up his American accent. He's just being a bit mad. He's still in his disguise. But they agree that they can escort all civilians out besides 4. So they want to keep 4. That's his 4 hostages. Fine. Okay, great. He also wants 3 million kroner. Don't know how much that is worth. Can't be bothered.
Yeah, and then, don't know.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah.
Bulletproof vests, some machine guns, a getaway vehicle, and his bestie. So his bestie is in prison. His name's Olofsson. So that's... So we're going to call him
Olaf.
Olaf, okay. Jan and Olaf.
Okay,
cool.
good.
So somehow now the police are like, okay, go and get fucking Olaf out of the prison. They're like, okay, cool, here you go. So this is like me and you now. If we're in a situation, we're 10 times worse together.
Okay.
We'd be like, oh fuck, look what I've started. Oh well.
In for a penny.
Let's just hope we get loads of money.
Ride it out. It's not getting any better.
No, it's not. And it's not, because he's now there with him. What? And
why now you fucking dragged me in with this?
I know.
With you. They've associated me with you now.
Yeah, this is it. But bless him. He's like, okay, cool, I'm in for this. It's like a sleepover to him, isn't it? It's like, bestie sleepover in a bank. They're all locked up in a vault now. The 4 hostages, Olaf and Jan, and they're not allowed to leave. So that's the only thing. So the hostages aren't allowed to leave. He won't let them leave, even though Olaf's with them. So there's a 6-day siege in this vault now.
Mm.
Day 2, they send in a policeman and a man. So
a policeman and a
policeman and a man. The man and the policeman, they just walk on in. They're just like, oh, let's just go see how it's all going. No, so they've now, at this point, they've got all the bank downstairs. The police have got the upstairs. That's their spot.
Okay.
Downstairs, but they mainly in the vault. So the policeman and the man have just walked down the stairs, all happy as Larry. Do you know why they sent this policeman and man?
Why?
Because they got the wrong robber. So they didn't realise it was Jan. They thought it was another guy, and they sent in his brother and a policeman that he knew. So he didn't have a fucking clue who these guys were. He was like, hello, man and policeman. He shoots at them, and then they have to run off, obviously. So that's ideal.
Did you get him? No.
No, good. I think they just warning shots. But it's probably like, who the hell are you?
Why are you sending random men in?
I know, why are you sending them in? So at this point, the captives start getting all pally with the robber. They start, like, they're his buddies now. It's like, wow. Okay, we're all camping. This is nice. Summer camp.
Cute. Better work.
Yeah. They start getting hostile with the police, though. It's all a bit weird. It's televised. This is all live. Televised. The first thing to be televised, like the live issue in the whole of Sweden.
Oh, wow.
So days go by, and the police manage to get in and close the vault somehow. They've just, at this point, they're allowed exercise, so the people that were in the vault have been allowed to leave the vault, and they're allowed in downstairs.
Better than COVID, then.
Yeah, they didn't realise at this point that the policeman just got down, closed the vault. So now the vault isn't sealed, they've just got downstairs.
Okay.
So, which is a bit easier for him.
Open plan.
Yeah. They also start drilling holes from the floor, so that's great. And so the police basically just get fed up. They there's a lantern that they've supplied through the floor to keep light.
Yeah.
So they just take that. So they plunge them into darkness.
That's naughty.
And downstairs they plunge into darkness and just pump a load of tear gas into the floor below. I know. So the hostages all run out. Everyone's run out. Everyone's having a little bit of an exercise walk, but they all run out. But the thing was, when they run out and they leave, they're all reluctant to leave without the hostage, without Olaf and Jan.
Right, yeah.
They're like, no, I don't want him to get hurt.
Leaders.
Yeah, they really start. They're hostile. They don't want to get treatment. They're like in for a pack now. So this is like I said, the interesting thing about all of this is actually this is where the Stockholm syndrome comes from, which I thought was really cool.
That's wild.
I know, but years later they are allowed to reunite. They become friends. Some they become friends, like lifelong friends. They go back and they have hugs. It's all a bit mad. But Olaf's fine. Jan is charged with 10 years for violent robbery. Olaf is also charged for violent robbery. But it gets
fucking put in there!
I know. Well, that's what their argument was. He gets acquitted since Jan goes in and says, mate, I asked for him, you gave him to me.
He was in prison.
I know.
How did he get out then?
So he was allowed to just go, he had to serve the time he was going to be remained in prison, and then he was allowed out.
Good.
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
Isn't it just?
Oh my god.
I know.
10 years though, alright, okay.
That's like you remember all the shit I got into in school? And at least, remember like when the teachers used to give you like, oh, you're nearby. Nearby, you're in the vicinity shit.
Yeah.
So you'd get like trouble for just being near me. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
My sisters had that. I was the older sibling.
It might be something about my face because it happened when I went to college as well.
I think so. Yeah. No, I don't think so. You've got a lovely face.
No, it's okay. I understand.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
It's just I know that did happen to you.
It did happen.
I know people have shot you.
Yeah.
Like they tried to shit all off, but they weren't having it.
Good. Oh, that's good. Well, the thing is, he didn't hurt them, right?
No.
So, I mean, really, this is just a man trying to survive.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I wouldn't mind this if I was being held hostage by a nice person who treated me correctly and with respect. Go on, then.
Sorry, there was one part... There was a lot of it that they would... Most of the time, they were really good. I forgot to mention it. After they drill the holes, they do get a bit, conscious. They're going to put tear gas in. So they did make sure all the hostages were noosed up in the vault, next to the vault. So if they threw tear gas in, they would all drop into their nooses and die. So
yeah.
I suppose it's clever.
That's a threat for the police, though.
It was a threat for the police, but obviously it wasn't the nicest of things. But apart from that, they said they were treated with respect and kindly. It's just, like you said,
obviously
it would be
mind.
I'd rather that than work sometimes.
Oh, certainly. It'd keep it interesting.
Yeah, I think we want to do anything over than work.
I used to always hope that there was a sniper in the trees on my way.
Or a bomb scare or something in work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not brave enough to call one in, because obviously...
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Sounds really awful. Just a test, though.
Yeah, just like a little, I don't know, a fire drill or something.
Something like that.
Set a little match on somewhere. I'm not condoning arson.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do that, and don't hold anyone hostage.
Don't, okay? Don't. But yeah, this day in history, Stockholm Syndrome was invented in 1973.
I can't believe it. It feels like it should have been around longer.
It does, doesn't it?
But what a lovely story.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you know what's nice? They're all out of prison now, I guess, because if he served 10 years, he's done now.
Oh, I hope he's okay, and I hope,
Probably dead.
Oh.
Do you know, I don't know, actually.
I don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know, because I don't want to know.
No. But I also think, I don't know why, but do you remember many years ago, we were sat in a coffee shop till like 2 a.m. making our zombie apocalypse plan?
Yes.
And we always said we'd go to Flatholm, which is an island off Wales.
Yeah.
But I always get it confused. So I was telling my husband...
Flatholm and Steepholm.
Yeah.
Two next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I was telling my husband, I was like, no, just... Because obviously we got married and I was like, look, just so you know, zombie apocalypse plan, we're going to Stockholm. So he's going to the wrong place. Oh. But I meant Steepholm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get that confused as well.
Yeah.
And they are called such because one is flat and one is steep.
And he's going to struggle getting a flight, I guess, in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. So I should probably tell him. I hope he's listening. Not Stockholm.
Yeah. And if you don't listen to this, then that's exactly your fault.
Yeah, he's going to perish in this. Actually, guys, if those are listening, come join us on Steepholm if there's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, they'd probably be. I wonder how many people will be there. It'd be like a nice festival.
It's a bit of a trek for some of our listeners.
Yeah, it will be actually.
Flights are issues. Anyway, listen. Yeah, maybe just those British guys or gals. Come along.
Yeah, but you're all welcome.
Yeah,
except zombies. Yeah. So I've got a bit of happy news, just a little bit.
Yes, please.
A rare ocelot has been caught on camera in Arizona, and it's the first sighting in the area for 50 years.
Oh, wow.
Cute cat.
Cute cat, wild cat.
Yeah.
Not house cat.
No, not house cat.
Salvador Dali had an ocelot.
Oh, my God, what a hero.
I know, isn't he? Just like what's his face in his bear.
Yeah,
Lord Byron.
Yeah.
Why do they all have mad animals?
I love it.
I'd like to think that this is one of Salvador Dali's babies.
That would be really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish we could have met some of these people.
I know, I mean.
The tribe.
The old men crew.
Yeah.
They're all old men with us, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, hello. No idea what was I meant to say there. Back to that
then.
Apparently. Any more news? Any other happy news?
I've got a confession.
I'll take it.
If you fancy a confession.
Always.
Watching the Olympics, I was inspired to get back out running as I've put on quite a bit of weight. Pulled a muscle trying to pull up my running socks. The missus hasn't stopped laughing. That's what happens now, though, isn't it?
It is. Oh my God, it's just like last week's episode when we were saying we just like look at things and we're achy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So bad.
This is why I've not ran in the last 15 years.
It's not worth it.
No, since the games teachers made us run at
so many
schools.
Injuries.
They put us off it though.
They did. Yeah, and we were talking about this. Why?
Yeah, we have been talking about this. They didn't like us, the games teachers, did they?
They hated us.
And considering we went to a school that was mainly about sports...
Yeah.
We're like, okay, just for context, we came from a school that has Gareth Bale in it. Geraint... What's his face? Thomas? Yeah, Geraint Thomas. Thomas. Lots of Welsh male athletes.
And now wealth.
Yeah, lots of wealth now.
Obviously not us.
But the girls didn't really get much of it looking. We got shat on. Our teachers were shit.
Yeah.
And we got perved on, didn't we?
Yeah, I was all there. And the maths teacher literally singled me and another girl out and I had to sit at the front, literally bang at the front to the point that I couldn't even see what was going on the board because we were, like, next to it.
Yeah.
And then he just made a point all the time of saying, oh, you can't do this because you're girls.
Oh, it's so bad, isn't it?
And he was he wanted to be a games teacher.
They all do.
Yeah.
Games teachers are just horrid people. They're just bullies. Anyway, hope you're going to be games teachers out there.
Yeah.
Not you guys, hopefully.
No, you'd be the best games teachers ever.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to give you a confession then.
Please do.
I like this one. It's something that I would have done as a kid, because I did used to do something similar. Not that. But my religious mother once brought back a little container of holy water shaped like the Virgin Mary from a trip to Lourdes. What she doesn't know is that it's actually downstairs tap water from our kitchen, as me and my brother once drank it in a hope that we'd grow angel wings.
That is fantastic.
Isn't it just? How cute is that?
Of course.
Yeah.
You can't leave that around children.
No, I used to do it all the time. No,
I used
drink my mother's holy water because she wasn't very holy. But, yeah, I used to make little potions in the bath, and I'd be like, oh, this one's going to be the magic one. And I'd put it on my back, and I'd be like, oh, my wings will pop out tomorrow morning. They never did. I am wingless. I got bingo wings. They went in the wrong place.
Oh, we tried so hard.
I know.
Never mind.
Yeah, we did.
But, yeah, holy water around children. I would definitely drink it. Would I? I don't know. I would have to see at least I'd have to have a bit of a lick.
Yeah, you would, yeah.
Just see what it tasted like.
Yeah, just see if it's any different.
Or like it might be like when they stick their head in the pensive in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like you might be overcome with magic.
I'd be a bit worried that like I'd go with holy water on me, you know?
Oh, can you imagine? It just like sizzled your tongue like acid.
Like, oh no.
Not
so that
for
would
you.
be my worry. My worry.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
We should probably stay away from it.
I think it's for the best.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that we should discuss, or should we smack a butt and call it a day?
I think we'll smack a butt.
Good.
Yeah.
Not good, because it's been a delightful little evening having a chat to you all.
Yes,
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
Oh, also, a little disclaimer. This is the last Friday we will be penetrating your ears live. Basically, we're not live, but we're going back to recording on a Monday. We've been asked by the Monday police.
Yeah, because they obviously missed us so much.
Yeah, and also we decided Fridays are great enough as it is.
Yeah.
We've got some work commitments that require Mondays to be a little bit better for us.
Yes.
And Mondays are shit, so we're just going to make them better.
Yeah. I miss Mondays.
I miss Mondays.
And Mondays miss us.
Yeah, they do. So, welcome to our last one. We'll be coming back at you in like 3 days or something. Well, Monday. Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Yes.
Mi
so,
abuelo.
in the meantime, for any more updates on the things of Mi Abuelo, please follow us on all the things. We're on Facebook now, guys.
Yes.
We're on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok. It's just everywhere now.
Yeah, we are actually outside.
We are, sorry. We're outside your homes. Chef. Anyway, Mi Abuelo.
Mi abuela.
Yes.
Mic check 1 2. Check 4 now 5. Mi abuelo, mi abuelo, mi abuela. Yes. Estoy bien, bien, bien.